Okay, so YouTube Rewind 2019 came out and it's boring. It's incredibly boring. And today we're going to talk about why I think personally that this is actually a lot worse than last year's. It's just not as good. And the last one was the most disliked video of all time. And that says something, but maybe that's also the key to why it's not as good. I'm here with my friend Dave.
Hi.
From Boy in a Band, Greatest Locks of 2019.
Thank you.
That would be your top 10 list.
Okay.
And you'd be number one for hair.
I was hoping you'd put me at number one.
So there's a few things that kind of ticked me off with this video. First off, I think personally, tell me if I'm wrong, but the intro is like weirdly pandering to me. So like
disliked video in the history.
Yeah, so that's the word, most disliked video. In 2018, we made something you didn't like. Let's just point out, they say you didn't like. They don't say it was bad. They say, we made something you didn't like. Like, you didn't like it. If I made a song, like, there's a difference between saying, sorry, I made a bad song, and sorry, you didn't like the song I made. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Right.
That's what that means. So in 2019, let's see what you did like. Because you're better at this than we are.
If you read it in like a sarcastic tone,
Yeah.
that does come across as pretty pandering.
You're better than we are. Look at this thing we made for you now. It's so much better to you, right? If you think this video sucks now, then you suck because we didn't even try to add anything to it. And then, you know, they cut in like, oh, people didn't like it. Oh, Casey didn't like it. This girl didn't like it.
YouTube Rewind
Ethan cringes.
2018.
Rice gum. They put rice gum in there. That also feels like a pivoting, like, they didn't put rice gum in ever, right?
They have KSI in this, Felix.
H3 was never in it either, right?
I don't know about H3. But like, yeah, they've got a lot of creators here that have done some more controversial stuff that they're acknowledging.
It just feels like, oh, please be happy now. We put them in there, okay? My biggest complaint is just how boring it is. It's so boring. It's a Watch Mojo video without the narration.
This video poses a really interesting question. What's better, doing something that's terrible or doing something that's boring?
Yeah.
Which is a better thing? I'm kind of leaning to terrible, I think.
Yeah. An AI could make this top list, you know?
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, just give it to the algorithm next year. The algorithm can start doing that by itself. Oh, here's the top 10 lists or whatever. It could even make similar comments like, oh, we got a little bit less views last year. Sorry about that. You know, you can script that really easily.
Last year, we had 20% fewer views. Next year, we're going to aim for 13% increase, shareholders.
If they keep this trend going, next year it would just be like an Excel sheet that's scrolling down an Excel sheet with stats. Like,
With Ariana Grande in the background.
no, it's just quiet. That's pretty much where we're going with this. If it keeps going like this, I think it's gonna feel less like a celebration or an event. It's just gonna keep feeling like it's a top 10 list. There was this intricate feeling, at least to me, I don't know if you felt it, but like, it was really cringy a lot of the years, but you kind of also wanted to be selected to be part of it and go there and do the thing and like meet the other ones that are part of it. It wasn't like really strong, but it was still like, oh, that's cool. So all the creators got together and they filmed this thing and it felt like they were really celebrating something. At this rate, it's not gonna matter. No one's gonna care about this anymore. The reason people cared this year was that it's always like been cool and it's been something new to see.
Cool to make fun of it.
That as well, but even before that, it was like, you know, something like 2016, 2015.
Yeah.
Those weren't disliked.
Right. In general, it was seen as a celebration.
Yeah.
But then over time, it became a little more of the, all right, let's see what Fortnite dancing in the forest is going to be this time.
I don't think this needed to be this boring. That's how I feel about it, because the ones before 2017 were like on the cringe line, but not as cringy, and they had pretty good ratings. They got a good amount of thumbs up compared to thumbs down. Like, the percentage is good. It's like they thought that, oh, what we did wasn't good, then you probably don't want anything at all, when in reality, what we wanted was something not cringy. If you're spending massive amounts of money on this, that's not impossible.
Right.
You can get like an actual movie director to do it, or a music video director. A music video director would make sense for this. There's so many music video directors that do really cool music videos for artists all the time. Just do that.
I was about to say, this is a lot of negative. Like, what would you do? And
Yeah.
that's your thought. You would just get a really good music video director.
We're gonna get to the positive as well.
Okay, cool.
I also feel like there is a counterpoint to be had with this. Like, maybe there has been a culture shift over the last 3 years where there's a bunch of subcultures that think that YouTube is this. I think that YouTube is My Little Pony, videos. And I think that YouTube is edgy people who swear or whatever it is, you know, like all these things. Edgy people who swear. How lame did I sound right there? Anyway, but because they do it as a top 10 list and really show why they selected different creators, I think they got away with a lot more.
What's gonna happen if one of the most liked videos next year is something way too edgy for YouTube to include in the rewind?
I haven't even double checked if they censored something out from this. I hope someone out there looking at you, Nerd City, maybe you could double check it. I feel like this should be kids videos that should have more likes.
Because right, if Content Cop had come out,
yeah,
no way they're going to be pushing iDubbbz into advertisers' faces.
No, there wasn't anything. There might have been a reason why they chose likes and not views. If it was views from creators, it would all be kids content, right?
Right.
Maybe Lasagna would be on there as well.
That's a good point. Those videos did really well for Felix.
Yeah, they only had one video per creator on every top 10.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
was his wedding video. But yeah, the counterpoint anyway is that there's so much negativity with YouTube now, so maybe anything they put out will get a big negative response, and you know, YouTube is just a figurehead for everything that's bad now, and there's no way out of people disliking anything they do until they fixed all the site's issues, which is like, how are they gonna do that? Okay, so my third complaint is that the video is too safe.
Safe in what way?
I felt that they were so concerned with the outrage last year that they wanted nothing at all in the video. Like, it's just a repost of other people's videos.
To be fair, that's like a really good indication of what YouTube is now.
You got it. Yeah. It's just nothing. And it's too safe in the way that relying on the stats means that they don't have to do any curation whatsoever. Anyone can pull these stats. If you ignore that the categories seem a bit arbitrary, like dance videos or...
Yeah, why pick freaking dance videos? Why not my top 10 favorite Hearthstone videos?
Yeah. I think they avoided the whole thing with like, oh, why isn't iDubbbz in this? Why isn't whatever, PewDiePie in this? Whatever it is. They avoided that by just being like numbers. Right. And it also signals to advertisers like, we did not have a hand in this. Don't blame us. It seems so boring and low effort that you're left with this feeling of like, is this really the real rewind, or is this a companion video that explains the stats?
Right. I was coming here today looking forward to seeing some solid cringe. I thought, right, this is going to be good. We're going to get Casey Neistat again. We're going to get Ninja. We're going to smash them together into some cowboy outfits, and they're going to be singing Ariana Grande on top of an Old Town Road beat. I was looking forward to that. I'm bored.
Yeah.
If they continue in this, these videos are going to stop. And I really enjoyed these videos.
Yeah, what happened?
And it gave the creators an excuse to say, this is what Rewind should have been, and then everyone can congratulate themselves on that. That was fun.
Yeah, and the memes were amazing.
Right.
I'm so proud of this community. What?
Right.
Where's that for this year? It's like...
Top 10. That's not a meme.
It's just that it's nothing. That's the problem. There's nothing in here. So, for some positives this year, let's be positive for a second. I think that the selection is positive. There's no random talk show hosts. They're like, oh yeah, let's do this.
Right.
Let's do this, guys.
I think it was a good choice to focus more on creators.
I think they just went with stats, right? And I think it was pretty nice to go with creators, because really, at this point, how do you differentiate between a company and creators?
That's a good point.
Because you have people who fall in between, like Fine Brothers, for example.
Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah, these are big crews of people. Like, I think even Dude Perfect was on the creators. Like, how many people did they have employed? It's a pretty arbitrary line there. So like, oh, it's a creator, it's not a company.
Right.
But is that just that you
feels like one, isn't it? I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, it is a feeling. Or did they start as an individual, and that's what it is? So no matter how big a thing you build after that.
Similar to the rap kind of thing. If you actually start from the bottom, then people have more respect for you.
What's some things you miss from last year?
I missed the solid cringe.
Okay.
So it wasn't so much cringe that I was unable to watch. It was just like everyone bonding over the cringe.
Yeah.
People going into 2018 had seen the 2017 one and still said, yeah, I'm going to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Casey Neistat signed that document because it's fun.
It was an honor too. I mean, it is like, oh, you are in the top of like creators this year. I think 2018, 2017, there was a bunch of quotas and stuff too. Like there were definitely a lot of very small creators in there.
The quota thing is a whole different issue
that
we probably should not get into. I would not want to be the one that had to decide, because advertisers at the moment are huge into the whole frickin' social justice movement. So they want to try and get advertisers in by saying, hey, we have all these cool things that sell.
Yeah, I mean, last year it was like, oh, how about working moms?
Oh my God.
That was that was hard to watch though.
Yeah.
I wish that what they would have done was just double down on the cringe.
If they had opened up saying, in 2018, you didn't like it. So in 2019, you were doing it again.
We're doing it more. Okay, so I want to show you a clip. So Jax Films has the YouTube rewind you secretly wanted.
I think deep down, all of us secretly wanted to see a little bit of cringe in this year's Rewind, which is why I felt compelled to make the video you deserve.
Whoa, is that Baby Yoda? You're breathtaking. I'm the bad guy. Duh. I'm gonna plant 1 billion Minecraft tweets. Creeper. Oh man.
See, this is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
He nailed it. Everything that was missing.
I can't stop laughing at this.
You're dying. The whole expression of you don't know what you got till it's gone, I think that's what this year is. We're starting to appreciate what we had.
YouTube Rewind 2019. More like YouTube Statistics 2019.
2018, most disliked video. 2019, most boring video. They really said, we made something y'all hated, so to avoid this, we won't make anything.
So YouTube are doing a down with the kids thing on Twitter right now. It's very hard to feel like they really mean it. Because we know you all love top 10 lists. Winking emoji. Here are our favorite 2019 YouTube Rewind comments of the day. You did get one thing right. We're better than you. Laughing emoji from YouTube.
Maybe this was all part of their strategy. Like, there's going to be some backlash of some kind. We need to quickly jump on this and make sure that we're also in on the joke.
Seeing this makes me reconsider disliking last year. So then they want to like post things like, oh, it's actually good, trying to change the narrative. 2018 YouTube, we have bad taste. 2019 YouTube, you have bad taste. That's pretty funny and on the nose. More of this, I think, would have made it seem more like they owned it.
How are we supposed to make memes out of this? Exactly. We're all just a little bit disappointed that we won't have some fun memes.
I also tweeted about this. I tweeted.
Oh, okay. Your tweet. YouTube Rewind, presented by WatchMojo. Could this be the most boring thing possible?
Yep, that's how I feel about it. It's just so mind-numbingly boring. 2018. Everyone controls Rewind. 2019, WatchMojo controls Rewind. So iNabber did this one video. He made his own version.
See, this would have actually been more funny.
Yeah. Oh, they could have done this. You're right.
Worst. Oh. Okay, come on. What? That's good.
Disliking YouTube Rewind 2019. All the creators copywriting all the stolen content. Yes. This is a new kind of trash. Rewind 2019. WatchMojo on YouTube.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? No one. YouTube Rewind 2019. Top 10 lists. If he released that video now, people would think it was about YouTube Rewind.
Right.
Shout out to the team who made the 2019 YouTube Rewind. Schwackwin, the unpaid intern. That's it. Nobody else. That's true. Oh, this list was generated by ranking the most liked videos uploaded in 2019. The results were reviewed and filtered to ensure relevance for the core Rewind viewership demographic. So they took out all of the kids' content. That's what they're saying. So basically, Ryan Toast review is not allowed anymore.
Yeah.
It's usually 16 plus on the Rewind, so we're not going to talk about copper. Any geo-restricted content that would prevent Rewind from being viewable globally was removed, i.e., congratulations, and be lasagna.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's why.
Filtered to ensure relevance for the Rewind viewership demographic. I don't think that that's only taking out kids. I think they basically giving themselves a free card to filter anything with that. YouTube Rewind 2018 reaction versus YouTube Rewind 2019 reaction. Yeah. Pretty much. I'd rather feel that than that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think this year's YouTube Rewind is worse than last year. Would you agree?
Yeah, this was significantly less interesting.
To repeat, I think it's passive aggressive, it's boring, and it's too safe, and everyone should be fired. That word. I kid. Let us know in the comments what you thought about YouTube Rewind 2019
and how to punish the people responsible.
I'm doing daily videos in December. See you later. Bye.